Hello, my little boxes of Ferrero Rocher. How are you? I bet you got some of those yesterday, didn't you? Um, I still haven't opened a lot of my presents yet. I will do so this evening. Um, yeah, how was your Boxing Day? What have you been up to? Um, we'll come on to Boxing Day in a bit, in a short while. But I could tell it was Boxing Day. I went out earlier to pick the kids up. Well, Ellie and Jordan and the Lily Moo, and getting out to onto Sandbanks Road was incredibly busy. You can always tell that on Boxing Day. A lot of people head to the beach down here. We are blessed to have a great coastline, of course, and I would imagine they were getting out ahead of the storm, which I can hear is beginning to kick up behind me at the window. But so yes, what else have you done for Christmas, and what have you done today? Today for me, I haven't done it this year, but one of my favourite things about Christmas, and in many respects I actually prefer the food on Boxing Day, because it's cold meat and it's bubble and squeak. Oh yeah, baby. I haven't had any this year yet, but so that's really been my day. A bit of time with the kids and just doing this now, and then I'm going to open a feue presents tonight, and then I shall probably have a jolly good Boxing Day faff. So, excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît. That's Spanish, you know. Boxing Day, interesting. Why is it called Boxing Day? Well, it originated from the boxer Chris Eubank in 2001. It was designated a special day at his request because it was the only day that he didn't actually go running or training for boxing, and so he asked the government. He said, "Can I have a special day, please?" And they said, "Yes, we shall call it Boxing Day, Chris." And ever since, it's been known as Boxing Day, which is a complete and utter lie, of course. Boxing Day was originally called Boxing Day because that's when people used to move house. In medieval times, the removals company would only pack up their bits from their hovels on Boxing Day, on the day after Christmas Day. So it was called Boxing Day. That's not true either, is it? So here is the truth. Boxing Day originated in about 1833. It is not specifically, but generally celebrated by the United Kingdom and countries that used to be part of the Commonwealth or are still part of the Commonwealth. And yeah, 1833 was the first Boxing Day, official Boxing Day, and it's been designated a public bank holiday ever since. If Boxing Day falls on a Saturday, if Christmas Day falls on a Friday, I think Boxing Day is on the Saturday, and I think Monday is then designated the bank holiday or something like that. But anyway, Boxing Day is always the 26th, and there are three possible reasons why it's called Boxing Day. One is that, which I think is probably the most likely, servants used to be given a day off on Boxing Day so that they could go back to their families, and they used to be given a gift by their employers, which is why it's called Boxing Day, because the gifts were in boxes. There is another theory that suggests that it originated in churches because they would have the Christmas Day service, and then a charity box would go round and people would donate money, and then that was given to the poor or the needy the day after. And because it's called a Christmas box in the church, it's called Boxing Day because the day after would be when it was distributed. There's also another one that suggests that the sailors used to collect money during the year or gain money from somewhere on their ships, and then they would dock on the day after Christmas Day, and if it had been a good year for them, they would give the box of treasure trove or cash or whatever, or coins, whatever it would be, to a local church, and they would open it and then distribute it as well to the needy. So it's a bit woolly as to why it's called Boxing Day, but it has been around an awful long time. 1833. I mean, we're talking about, best part of 180 odd years. So, but I say it's quite a sort of UK specific or Commonwealth tradition. I think America, they do kind of have a Boxing Day, but they tend to celebrate more the day after Thanksgiving, which of course is earlier in the month. But they do have a Boxing Day, but that's declined over the years. And there are certain traditions on Boxing Day. Everybody knows about, well, not everybody knows, but there's quite a few things like the Boxing Day hunt, which now that fax hunting, what's fax hunting? It's where you look for old Xerox machines, because they're as rare as hen's teeth. Fox hunting was outlawed in 2004 or something like that. So, but they can now do a drag hunt where there's not meant to be any live animals captured. Boxing Day traditionally also has a full sporting calendar, hence why so many people go to football on Boxing Day. There have already been some matches today. I'm not sure how Bournemouth are getting on. I know that Saints drew 0-0 away to Fulham, but anyway, it's not important right now. But traditionally, people would get together with their families and very often go for a walk, which is why I said about today about people going to the beach a lot, because I say we are blessed to have a coastline down here, so why wouldn't you go there on a nice wild and windy winter's day? It's great. But people do other things for meeting up. This year it's different, of course. All bets are off for everything at the moment this year. But so yeah, that's the history of Boxing Day. Interesting. Interesting because we don't know the full origins of it. We only know possibilities. So, and ignore the bit about Chris Eubank and moving house. So there we go. So have a great rest of Boxing Day. If you're having Bubble and Squeak, I'm envious. Do not message me and say I've had Bubble and Squeak. Otherwise I probably won't speak to you for the rest of the year. But, I'm kidding of course. But yeah, enjoy the rest and be safe. Try not to go out in the storms, please. Strong winds tonight. Au revoir, mon petit chien. That's German, you know.